about to start our radio tour here soon. So
Where's that going to?
Everywhere is what I've been told. Like up towards one in Fredericksburg. We have one in Arkansas that we're working with right now. We'll get the official dates after Thanksgiving, is what our promoter has told us. But I'm excited for it because all of this is new to me.
So is this your full-time gig?
No, I'm a teller over at Abilene Teachers
Okay.
during the day, but my music pays for basically all our bills. So I guess in a sense, yes.
You're working towards. I guess that's the end goal is
Right.
make it your full time.
Make it my full time, and it was for a long time. And then I got bored during the day, like straight up, just got so bored during the day. So
Well,
I was
that's
like,
your songwriting time, though.
I know, and we would write like we have a bunch like in the chamber, not ready to go, but a few of them are ready to go. But man,
How many would you say you have in the chamber right now?
I'd say about five or six in the chamber that we could go and cut, but several that have been started.
Do y'all write all your own music, or have y'all?
We've had some people help us. A good buddy of mine out in Waco. His name's Russell Lindsay. He put out our song that's charting right now. Me and him co-wrote on that one called Cowboy Kind of Party.
Yeah, I was checking it on Spotify earlier, and I noticed there was one that was like number 2, I think, right now on Spotify.
Yeah.
And it has to be new because it doesn't have near as many downloads as the other one.
Oh, yeah. So it's actually an older song. We just recut it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the way the first time, I mean, it still sounded good. It's just my voice was not developed in the way I wanted it to be yet. So we went back and we just re-recorded the vocals on top of it, and it sounds phenomenal now.
Well, do you have any like people from around here that you look up to that are younger, that kind of do the same thing as you? Like
around this area, I don't know. To be honest, I haven't been back here in a minute. Like, I'll go through Holly quite a bit, but actually going in Holly. I mean, we did a street dance not too long ago. I guess Hunter Hicks. He's another good buddy of mine that's doing really, really well. Colton Rice from the Stanford area. Yeah,
he's really big DFW area.
Yeah, we did a show together not too long ago. That brother can sing.
See, he played a show with Caleb, but not you, Caleb. My friend Caleb Young.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know him, but he's a real good friend of mine, and I know they played a show at Port A together the other day.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how much you know about us. I don't know if this got cut out or not, but this is our first guest that we didn't actually know. So we're all learning here together.
I know, it's great. I like it.
So I am a songwriter myself.
Nice.
And Caleb Young had one this year that did really good that I wrote, and they did a lot of promo stuff in Port A.
Nice.
Colton was down there with him, that show.
What did that reach on the charts?
Which chart?
There's so many Texas chart. You got up to like 12, maybe.
They're on the radio, like the radio charts one thing, the Spotify chart. And then there's, all these other different charts. Technically, I went number 1 because one chart we were on number 1 on, but it's which chart you want to look at. Yeah, it wasn't the Billboard chart.
Yeah.
No, it's Billboard's kind of. It's funny though. Like we were told. I don't know if it's the correct Billboard we're all thinking of, but once your song hits top 25, because it hasn't updated yet, we're still sitting at 50. Once you get like top 25 in like the T3Rs, then Billboard will start doing something with it. But that's what we've been told. I'm not totally sure how all that works.
So the T3R, that's the Texas Regional Radio.
Yeah, that's the one we report on.
I think we got up to number. We were. I don't know if we were top 10 or not, but it was on the charts for
all summer.
That song came out in May, I think, and it just now dropped off the charts. So I was real proud of it.
Nice.
That's not a winter song though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, and I didn't know this until that song came out. Like we can see which cities it's doing the best in.
Mm-hmm.
Australia loves Texas country music.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know that. But
really?
Caleb Young is showing me on his phone. He's like, look, it's the number 3 city is Melbourne. The number 2 city, Sydney. The number 7 city is, and like, why?
Right.
So
Right. You know, that's one thing I haven't understood yet is like the European charts and stuff like that. I don't get it yet. Like there is a bunch of people who just love Texas country music,
well, that's good,
and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Don't get
that's
me wrong.
great for all you guys that are in
It has
there.
that sound that just everybody loves.
It's totally different though from like regular country. Like it's not Kenny Chesney. Like it has a whole different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has its own genre for a reason. Like so, I feel like whenever you hear a Nashville quote unquote country song, you know it's Nashville. Yeah, it just has that feel, it has that sound, even in the lyrics. And then you go listen to like our boys and Cross Canadian, and they just they were definitely the helping hand of what red dirt music is.
Yeah, it's been that way for even when I was in high school,
Right.
15 years ago. There wasn't Texas country on the radio back then. There was no red dirt radio station unless you were in Fort Worth and you were listening to the Ranch, which was the only station.
Right.
But now all the smaller towns are getting that red dirt music, and that's all I listen to on the radio anymore.
There's a lot of artists coming out of these towns around, like big country, all the way up to like Panhandle though.
Oh yeah.
Like Trio, Hudson Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
oh, my daughter's obsessed with that dude.
No.
I'm so tired of hearing his music in my house right now.
we bought 14 tickets to that George Strait concert in Lubbock.
Really?
Yeah, my stepdad's like, if she doesn't have a ticket, I can't go. I'll give her mine.
My daughter.
Yeah, she's obsessed.
Yeah.
But Hudson Westbrook is opening that night, right? Or
Yeah,
is
it him? It's him, Zach Top, and Miranda. I think are doing both nights. They're doing one night and then they're doing another. I believe is what's going on.
She needs to be there for that.
I actually got a funny story about Hudson. So I went to the award show, the T3R award show last year. It was my very first time. I didn't know what to expect, and when you go to shows like Hudson and all them, like you expect to like wait in line to see him and all that good stuff. Well, I didn't realize the T3R is like the biggest artists just hang out. I didn't know that. So when we get in there, we're getting to our seats, and I bump into this guy. And I turn around, hey, my bad, brother, didn't mean to bump into you. And I turn around, it's Hudson, just talking face to face. He goes, "Oh no, you good, brother." I was like, "For real?" And I was like, "Oh,
That's
wow."
awesome.
Yeah, so it was a pretty cool.
Well, he's really took off in the last year and a half.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and so have you. I've heard your name on the radio a lot. I mean, about upcoming shows and stuff around here that you're playing at. And
yeah, the radio has definitely been helping us out. It's really cool to have those guys in our corner helping us out and supporting what we're doing. Rudy Fearless Fernandez, I mean, he's my guy. Yeah, I love that dude. With the 92.5.
He's been doing it forever too.
Oh, yeah.
He used to be on a different station.
Oh yeah, he told me which one it was. I'm trying to remember what it was.
he was on 105 or 99.7.
Yeah, like I remember listening to him growing up.
Him, JB Cloud, Greg Austin, all these guys from here. They're great.
I think everybody's brought up JB Cloud.
Dude, JB
Yeah,
Cloud, dude,
everybody
he is his character. I love JB.
Yeah, we need to have him on here. He's like you said, everybody's brought him up, but he's kind of the go-to guy, it seems like, for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he really helps promote the guys around here that are trying.
Oh, yeah.
to take off.
I remember whenever I first started doing music, we were doing a deal. What was it called? It was like a talent show almost out at Hef's Bar back when I just turned 16. And in the mall, yeah. And there's all these singers, like there was like 40 of us that went up and did this thing, and it went on 4 weeks so that we got to the final 4. And JB was one of the judges, along with two local artists as well, one of the judges, and that's where I really got to meet JB. But JB has been a family friend of ours for like ever. He knew my granddad.
That's awesome.
So
was that to get to play at Outlaws and Legends? Is that
no, that was just them. It was called the Hef's Idol, I believe is what it was called.
Really?
Yeah. yeah, Brenda Heffernan put that on, and it was kind of a. I'll put it as the kickstart to what we've started.
So do you have a full band? Like,
yeah, our full band. We've been together for 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years.
It's hard to get people that like have flexible schedules to go play shows.
Oh, dude,
you know what I mean?
it's.
Well, you gotta really want to do it. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you can't half-heartedly do it.
Well, no, and that's that's kind of the cool deal. Like the idea behind getting my guys with us is because I was a nobody, and even nowadays I still tell them, I'm like, well, we're still nobodies. We still got a lot of work to do. But I told them, I said, let's get a
I've
group.
heard your name a lot.
I appreciate that. But I told them, let's get a group of nobodies to become somebody, and that was kind of the idea going into the whole band. And I feel like we were all like-minded in that. I was like, let's just see what happens, kind of deal. And it's been a blessing doing all this.
Where's the farthest you traveled for a show?
Ooh, Colorado, Montrose, Colorado was the furthest one that I did. We played Green Hall a couple weeks ago. It was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's on my bucket list is go to Green Hall for a show. I've never been there, but that's like every Texas country music guy.
Oh,
that's
dude,
like
it was insane.
the
Like
Grand Ole Opry.
it's funny. So there was this. I didn't know this guy. I guess he was there. He was a traveler. Everyone wants to see Green, and he goes there and he was sitting there and he was kind of talking and all that good stuff, talking to everybody. And he came up to us after the show. He goes, "So this is our first time at Green. Like, what's so cool about it?" Like, and I was like, "Do you know what Green is? Like, do you know what Green Hall is?" And he goes, "No, I don't know what Green Hall. Like, what's so significant about it?" I was like, "Brother, there's a lot of history in these Wood Forests. Like,
ever Texas legend has recorded an album there,
right?
Or done a live show there,
right?" I was like, how many people have touched that stage? You know how historic that stage is.
Yeah, it's like Billy Bob's and Green Hall. That's the two venues that you know of in Texas.
Right.
Have you played Billy Bob's yet?
We are working on it. We're trying to get in there. We got Green, which was kind of a shock to all of us. Our manager, she's been killing it ever since she came on to the pace that we're on, and getting into Billy Bob's is our next goal, and it'll be a blessing once we get it. But dude, it's been a wild ride, I would say, just in this past 3 weeks. But
well, I was our uncle was on here last week, and I was telling him today that you're coming on. He's like, I heard him on the radio today. So I mean, there's more and more people finding out about y'all.
I love it. And I was telling my guys, I was like, we are so close to something so cool. As long as we just hold on. I was like, we're in this deficit of where people know who we are, but we're still too close to home. Once we start branching out and people understand, like, know who we are, that's when we'll start getting those really cool shows. And I was like, don't get me wrong, I love doing all shows. Like even the local ones, they got us started. They've taken very good care of us. My goal is to play around further out than Texas and stuff like that.
Have y'all done a lot of private shows? Yeah,
we've done quite a few private shows. Don't get me wrong, they're really cool. I mean, that's more of the intimate shows that we do, especially for a lot of them because people we know.
Yeah.
So like that, but like we want to get in front of a good dancing crowd and all that good stuff. I mean, that's kind of the end goal, is to have super cool fans that want to be up front, up to the stage that we're at, and just jam out with us.
Do you ever go up to Lubbock?
We have not yet. Finding like the scheduling deal is a big deal. Like I got texted today about you need to go hit up Blue Light. Blue Light's the spot to go, and then the places around there. So we're going to start working on after the holidays, getting out there a little more.
Do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah? Question mark? I actually don't. It's on my other phone.
Going back to that JB Cloud deal, the first concert I ever went to, this was probably like 2004 or 5 or 6. I was in middle school, and it was at Pat Green, and JB Cloud was like the MC that night. And I remember I think it was like Miller Lite was the sponsor for the show. And he was like, "Okay, y'all be real quiet. Let's see if we can hear a Miller Lite open over all of y'all." And of course, nobody could hear a thing. But I just remember JB Cloud being up there doing that.
He's been at it forever.
Oh yeah, yeah. The next show we have that's a public show is January 17th. It's out at the Soggy Dog. Believe Breckenridge is where it's at, I think. But yeah, no, it'll be our first time out there. Saw that we saw them on social media and we just reached out. So we're excited to be out there. But as we get closer, like it's not really concert season right now. If that makes sense. Like we're in that really slow season of everything.
Yeah, in the wintertime, nobody wants to. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's what, 8 o'clock right now, and it feels like midnight. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I turn into a pumpkin after it's
I mean,
been
they
dark
can't
for
really
an
be
hour and a half.
outside either,
Yeah.
so you never know what weather you're gonna get.
Right.
Well, it's like my wife. I mean, she gets off work at 5 o'clock, and she's got about 40 minutes of daytime before it's dark when she gets home. So it's, I'm not a wintertime fan. So
Tell Abbott to stop the time change.
I wish he would.
Just tell
For real.
If we could keep it how it is in the summer, of course, and I still don't understand if that's the regular time or if that's the daylight savings time.
It should be.
After, I'm not going to say how old I am, but after as old as I am, I ought to know. But
I mean, it's hard to get off work and go hunt. You know what I mean?
well, like you're a golfer. If I played golf, I'd be mad that it gets dark this early.
Yeah, I can't golf now.
I mean, a lot of days I just work till it's dark, so I get off a little earlier. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me a whole lot. But if
It's
I was
a lot earlier though, so you go to work earlier. So.
well, I could. My day still starts at about 7:30. So,
Right.
but you're still in school.
Yeah. So I'm a junior out at Tarleton right now. My wife, I think she's a senior. She's
Where's Tarleton at?
Stephenville.
Steven, that's right. I used to go to I was an FFA nerd when I was in school, so I went to a lot of the contests out there, but I couldn't remember which town that was.
Right.
That's where old Co Wetzel. He played football there, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He played
Yeah.
football out there. And then Hudson went to high school there.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Yellow Jacket.
See, I was dating a girl one time, and Co Wetzel Snapchat, and I was like, "You should."
It's like, what are you even doing?
I'm like, I'm good with that one. Like,
I get it. Oh man.
yeah, I mean, I'm good. I would.
Well, Kyle Park, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He was, big time whenever I was a senior. Like, he was top of the world right then. And that's about the time that Leaving Stephenville song was out.
Right.
So, I mean, every time we went to something in Stephenville, it's like,
Blurred that.
yeah, you got to have Kyle Park on the radio.
Right.
I've never even been there.
You've never been to Stephenville?
No.
It's something. I don't know.
Well, it's about like Brownwood. It's not a really big town.
It's like if Dallas was confined to like 4 blocks. I mean, that's basically the way to put it. It's such a tight drive once you get into Stephenville.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, the parking in Stephenville is terrible.
See, that makes me think of Fredericksburg when you say that.
Yeah.
Every time we stop in Fredericksburg, it's a nightmare.
Well, like at Tarleton, I mean, when we were there, we were just lucky we were on campus because like parking was absolutely insane, and you better leave for a good reason too, because you would lose your parking spot within minutes of you backing up.
Well, it's because everybody there's got a horse trailer on the back of their pickup. So
Right, and then like one of my biggest pet peeves is whenever we were in person out there was those guys with the trailers. They would go and literally just park and take up 9 parking spots.
No horses
No
ever in the trailer.
Like some guy that was there with like a flatbed trailer one time, and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" I was like, "Because now I have to go 2 blocks the other way and walk back this way."
We get it, cowboy.
Okay.
every time we were there, it was like 50% of the vehicles was a Dodge pickup with a horse trailer,
Right.
or a hay bale. I mean, that's a big. If you're not a horse guy, you ain't nothing in that
Well,
town.
It's funny. I don't know if this will make the cut, but like, you know what's insane is a lot of the women there drive jacked up dualies now.
Really?
Jacked up dualies is what they do. I remember it was me and my wife in the truck. We had class that day, and I'd backed in my parking spot, and this dually pulls up right behind. I was like, "Oh, that dude has a cool truck." And there was a lady. I was like, "Oh." And another one pulled up right beside my other side. Oh, it's another lady. I was like, and I'm in my little Ram 1500. I'm like, I don't know what I just throw it over my shoulder right now. She
Like, get a big dog.
Right, like, my man. Like,
So you're a Dodge guy too?
yeah, I love Dodges, but like,
Well, if you go to Stephenville,
okay, I'm a GMC guy if I'm being honest. GMC is probably my all-time favorite truck. Y'all right now.
No, I got that little small Duramax
Mhm.
GMC, and I wouldn't suggest that one if you're going to.
well, my wife's a Chevy GMC dealer now. So.
Right. Oh, there you go. Now, my dream truck would be the new Denali that's out right now. Just because I like the spacious room in it.
She was doing a dealer trade the other day, and she was driving a new pickup down the highway, and I'm probably not supposed to say she was on the phone with me, but she's like, "This pickup's pretty nice." And I'm like, "Don't get used to it."
Oh man,
She's only had like 12 vehicles in the last 6 years, so I'm pretty sure.
She trades cars more than I get new underwear by far.
Yeah, you don't even wait till Christmas anymore. He's like, we can make it to Christmas.
You got big Thanksgiving plans?
Dude, I'm going to munch on some mashed potatoes tomorrow.
There in Holly?
Yeah, I'm about to I'm gonna be their worst internet tomorrow. Like, there's no doubt. I'm so hungry just as is right now talking about it.
Well, that's the only dish in Holly because there ain't no teeth in Holly.
No, there's not. You gotta dumb it down,
He makes fun of Holly
I know.
every chance he can because that's where my wife's from.
That's the only reason.
I'm a Holly guy.
So is all your family in Holly? Or
No, we're kind of spread out. Like, I grew up in Holly. My dad and them are from Holly. My mom, she's in Abilene, and then I originally was in Sioux City though. I was from Colorado City. Went to school there for a little bit, and then went to a school in Abilene. Then I came out to Holly. So,
See, when I was in high school, we lost a football game to Holly, and that was the first time Holly had ever beat our team in the history of the school.
notice how he's saying our team.
It was Hamlin. It was Hamlin. That was the first time Holly had ever beat Hamlin, like in the history. And
we both
I've always
graduated
had
from
ill
Hamlin.
will.
You make fun of Holly. There's a lot of content to make fun of.
Oh
in
yeah,
Hamlin also.
My mom used to teach at Hamlin.
Oh really?
She was ag teacher.
What year?
Oh, it's been a minute.
We can cut this out.
I mean, yeah.
No. I was like, I don't know. She was either the special education instructor or she was. It's been a minute. I was still in.
Maybe I wasn't really an ag nerd. Maybe
You were probably in special ed.
Tara Sutton was her name.
I didn't ring a bell.
My siblings were still in elementary when she was out there, so it's been a minute. But any chance we'd get, we'd try to whoop up on Hamlin in football.
That changed after I was gone.
Dude,
Holly's always been like the last 7-8 years been like a little powerhouse. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I would say. I mean, even now they still got some really good kids that are playing football. That it's so weird to me thinking back that I was a senior. When I was a senior, we won state. Now the guys that were freshmen starting are now seniors. So it's just weird to me thinking. I was like, dang, I feel old.
I'll give it a little time. They'll start flying. The years start flying. Like after you hit like 22, 23, it's just like so fast. It's wild.
Dude, I was talking. Went to my dad's house the other day. He wanted to put up the tree for our little niece. This is our first Christmas, and my sister was like, "Do you know this person, this person?" And I was like, "I have no idea these people you're talking about." And she goes, "Well, you played. He was a freshman when you played." I was like, "Girl, I don't remember."
I took my fiance to a Hamlin football game. I was like, "There's gonna be a lot of people stop and talk to me," and I didn't recognize anyone there. And I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm just kidding. I can play football.
I'm not that famous. I'm not as famous as I let on.
I'm not by him. Okay. No, I've done that before. I told we went to haven't been to a Holly game in a minute. I think it was 2 years ago last time I went to a Holly game, and I told my girlfriend, now my wife at the time, I was like, I might have to stop and say hi to people. And I got there, crickets. I was like, all right.
So have you got recognized out in public yet?
Yeah, today at work I did. It's becoming, okay, I'm not going to say more of like a problem, but it's becoming something to stay aware about, if that makes sense. Like, I was helping somebody today, and they're like, do you sing? I was like, I almost said no, just to do it. They're like, I was like, yeah.
Oh, that guy looks just like me.
I was like, no, that's my twin brother, right? I was like, yeah, I do. And they're like, are you Caleb Sutton? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, we've seen you play. And I was like,
That's cool.
That's cool.
It's really cool. I'm glad they're enjoying, and they actually like recognize me outside of music. I think it's awesome, you know, because it shows that what we're doing is working, and that we're gaining a pretty cool little fan base. But on top of that too, I love creating relationships with people. I think it's so important to do, especially in this business, because it's like within an instant everything can change, and you don't know that. And I'm like,
especially with social media now.
Oh yeah, in an instant anything can change. So I want to stay humble, I guess would be the right word. You know, being able to stay humble and create relationships is like the primary thing that we keep intact.
Do y'all manage all y'all social media accounts, or do y'all have someone do that?
So I am the poster. I am not the maker, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I'll post what we're told to post on our social medias and stuff like that. And kind of like our manager, she does a fantastic job of what she does for us. And she'll be like, hey, let's do one of these today. Or, hey, what do you think about this for some content and stuff like that? And then she'll even be like, hey, we're going to do a content day this day. We're going to go out and shoot this. And it's like, cool.
What's your Instagram?
Caleb Sutton and the High Stakes Official, I believe, is what it is. I haven't looked at it in a minute, but yeah, Caleb Sutton and the High Stakes Official on all platforms. If y'all want to go check us out and all that. So give us a follow and let us know if there's any songs that y'all want to hear. And then we got some new music coming y'all's way very, very soon as well.
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
well, I talked about this last time. We all kind of have practice being a celebrity just from growing up in these small towns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows everybody.
Something.
and what I said last time, that, you know, since we're all kind of a celebrity in a small town, if you step outside the lines just a little bit, that's what you're. And I mean, I don't know if you worry about it like some people do, but
I jump over the line.
yeah, Blaze jumps over the line. I try to stay in between the lines. But
Right. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I might ride the line a little bit. Kind of just, I'm the in between kind of thing.
My thought on that, though, is if somebody's not important to me or financially benefiting me,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
If somebody in town don't like me, it's like, who cares?
Right. You know, and like the whole on the not liking you side, yeah, I'd be like, well, if they're not helping me in any sort of way, and they're just going to keep degrading what I'm doing, I mean, just watch from a distance, right? Let them be them. But like, I'm a fan of the people in the back. That makes sense. So for instance, you go to a big show, all those people that are hard workers, you know, they spent every last paycheck just to get their family to the show because that's what they wanted to do, and they're still showing up in their work clothes and stuff like that. That's where my people are.
Yeah.
That's the ones I really like playing for, because, you know, growing up, that's kind of how we did it. I mean, my dad, he would go to baseball games in his work clothes because he came straight from work to be there, and you know, that's kind of how that's the people I like to play for.
Well, let's kind of step back into that a little bit. So how did you get started in the music business? I mean, was it something growing up that was a part of you, like, were your parents in it, or siblings, or?
Yeah. So I sang as a kid, you know, never taking it really seriously. I'd always ask my mom, like when I was a kid, like, does this sound good? So I'd be that. But then, funny story, I actually stopped singing after a 5th grade talent show out at Holly, Texas, because we were doing our 5th grade talent show out there, and I was doing it. I was going to hit a high note, and my voice had broke like right in the middle of it, and it was so bad. And I think the video's on YouTube somewhere, and that makes it even worse.
The link will be in the
link in the description. And yeah, I stopped singing, but during that time is when I picked up, trumpet, I picked up piano and stuff like that. Just and then all that kind of stuff that led into my grandpa. I started out at a church camp, because one of my favorite things to do is lead worship, and I'm not afraid of doing it in any subject, any place that we're at, we're going to lead somewhere. And my grandpa, he had this old pawn shop guitar that he had. Cut sucker was like $20, but sounds beautiful. I still have it. And he bet me $20 that I couldn't learn this guitar, and I think it was 2 weeks. I said, okay, I'll have my first song in 2 weeks. Well, not only did I win the bet, I did it in 1 week, because once I started playing and I started, developing my callus on my fingers, because I played till my fingers bled, kind of deal, to really build the calluses up. And I had my first song learned within a week and a half, stuff like that. So I won the bet. Then he goes, well, you should do like a worship band. We're going to church camp. Why don't you put together a little worship band to lead worship? So yeah, let's do it. I'm down. So I had a few guys out, Solid Rock Camps out in Eastland, Texas. That's where we started. And we led worship and stuff like that. The best way a 15-year-old kid knew how, I think it was 14 or 15. And I came back and I was like missing it. And my mom she goes, are you missing the worship, or are you missing the feeling of playing on a stage? And I was like, kind of both. Like, let's be honest. It was cool because it's like, as a kid, when everyone says, oh, you're really, really good, you should do this, you should go play on stage, stuff like that. You're like, oh, okay. And then when you finally do it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is fun. But no, like, as I've grown and I've enjoyed the worship side of all of it now, is my primary goal. That's the part I miss about shows, because they'll be like, people will come up and be like, what's your favorite song you do during the set? My favorite song we do is Hard Fought Hallelujah, because I feel like it speaks to a lot of people, especially those because we're called to be the light in the dark places, right? So like, we'll do a show out in the stockyards, and the last thing you're expecting is to hear a worship song. And whenever you do it in that setting that it's not normally in, it makes waves, because you don't know who that touched that night. You don't know who that song meant something to. And that's, that's kind of the thing we like to carry with us, is that ideology.
So if you get like real big and manager comes to you and says, you don't need to do that, like worship song.
Oh, I'm out.
You're out?
I'm out.
Okay.
Because I would just, this life doesn't last long.
Yeah.
It's like that and it's gone. Why would I not have my eternity for 5 seconds of fun?
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of my idea behind it.
That's standing on morals. So.
Yeah. That goes back to your roots, your small town. I feel like our small town morals and boundaries that we've set as a small town, I feel like a lot of us get behind that.
One of the big guys, I heard something that he said the other day, like, I won't say his name, but one of the big guys in Texas country, he's like, if you love a song, record it. No matter, if it's not really what you do, or if you didn't write it and you only want to do stuff that you wrote or whatever, but if you love a song, you hear a song, you love it, record it.
Right.
Even if it's a cover,
Mm-hmm.
It's the same deal. That if that's something you really care about, that's something you need to do.
Oh,
in
yeah.
my opinion.
Oh, right.
If I hear a lot of artists talking about, I didn't think that was going to be the one. You know what I mean? Like, you never know which one is going to be the one that blows up.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't know which one's going to be the one that touches somebody or strikes a nerve with somebody. If it's a religious song or
Right.
whatever, it might strike a nerve with somebody and make them straighten out.
Right.
And some of my favorite songs were not the hits on the records. Like every record has the song that's
Right.
like the big song, but I love hearing the other songs on the
Right.
EP or the record that aren't the hit songs.
The whole albums are like, that's a whole book. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
Yeah,
you need to listen to all of it.
like. Not the main chapter. Listen to the other ones.
Right. No, yeah, it's it's cool because like that kind of leads into the whole like so Brandon Lake, he's kind of my go-to when it comes to worship. And I feel like he's a lot like everybody's. He's the face that you would see whenever a newcomer would be like, let's listen to worship. Okay, let's listen to Brandon Lake, right? So it's pretty cool. His story behind Gratitude, the song he released, it almost didn't even make the cut on his album. Almost didn't even make the cut. He said he didn't like it. There was something wrong with it. So he went back into the studio. He recut it, just a vocal and his guitar, and that's all he did. And then they said we just add on top from there. And that he said this was the one song that even he, like till this day, there's still parts of that song he's just like, I don't know, I could have done something here, stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, that's such a perfect song. I don't know what you could fix about it.
So who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now, I'm gonna have to like.
Well, let's do two categories: singing and then like storytelling, songwriting.
Storytelling, okay. Storytelling right now, I'm not gonna lie, Gavin Adcock has got some really good ones. I feel the new one he released.
Me too.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah,
See, I'll admit I did not know who Gavin Adcock is until that deal went viral with him and what was it?
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. I've never heard a song for either one of them two, but I know who they are because of that little deal of them having that spat online. But that goes to show you that any publicity is good publicity.
I mean, he was like a rough. Like I knew
which
a
one?
lot.
The Gavin.
Like I knew a lot of his songs. They're like rougher. Usually, like you know what I mean.
He's definitely rough country.
But
They were good. I've seen these
Yeah.
videos of him in concert. It's like he's always got to take his shirt off and start screaming at everybody. And
Dude, the
that's
Billy
not
Bob
really
video,
for me.
The Billy Bob video of him breaking the table was so funny. I felt so bad for them, but I was like, that's so funny.
That's him though.
That's just him. He's a wild
like
sucker.
He jumped on it or something.
Yeah.
Like body slam.
Yeah, no, it's
Don't break our table.
literally right before I leave it. Like the final cut's the clickbait's gonna be me suplexing the table. But no, as far as storytelling, like Gavin Adcock is probably my favorite right now. Overall, vocally, no, I'm kind of biased. Vocally, like Braxton Keith, he's been popping off really well. Ty Myers, he is such a young kid. I opened for him back in September, and his voice as a 18-year-old kid is insanely talented.
I've seen one 18-year-old that I was like blown away by, and it was Holt Jones, and he don't really do anything anymore. But like he's
not pushing it anymore.
No, but like when I heard him, like when he was 17, 16, 18, somewhere in there, I was like, oh my gosh.
See, I think
he tried,
Right.
I think he did some stuff around here that we were at that had several people from here. I mean,
his voice is really good. And, I mean, push it, Holt. That's one of my buddies. But no, Braxton Keith, he's good. I'm ready to go watch you live,
dude. Come on out, dude. It's a hell of a time.
I need you to go to Lubbock.
Yeah, I'll go to Lubbock. One of these days.
Blue Light. I've been hearing a lot of people say Blue Light. So I guess that's a big venue.
If you don't have a pass and you're waiting in line, you're gonna be waiting in line for
a minute,
hour.
I think did Matt Austin
played
there with Chrissy Phillips the other day?
Yeah, I asked him what time he went on, and it was a weeknight. And he said 10:30. Well, never mind. Never mind. I got it 5.
I know that's what they said. We have to start at the singer-songwriter series on Monday night so they can hear us, and then that's whenever the door will kind of open if they like what they're hearing. If we're going to be a good match for the venue, so that's what our goal is. I'll go do a little singer-songwriter night out on Monday, and see how it goes.
See, I've always kind of not made fun of people. I've always been self-employed, so the day of the week didn't matter to me. Like if it's Tuesday or Thursday or whatever, it didn't matter. But now that I have kids in school, my wife is working during the week. Yeah, we're not going out on Tuesday night. So I mean, that kind of holds some guys back a little bit, not giving them the chance to play on that Friday night, Saturday night, and we'll do stuff on Sundays when we can too. because Mondays are rough no matter what. Is the way I look at it.
Well, if you ever need a place to stay in love, call her.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure. But no,
See, I've heard you tell a few people that.
Well,
I've never been invited.
So Matt,
How many bedrooms you got?
3,600 square foot.
I've never been invited.
There's room. But Matt,
We're actually gonna snuggle.
huh? You can come.
All right.
I figured y'all
That's what I was
coming for
looking
George
for.
Strait. But
don't
Matt,
say that.
he goes up there and plays now, and they get him a hotel room. So I was like, "Got
You
place
get
to stay?"
the
And he was
house. I'm
like,
gonna stay in
"Well,
the
I get a
hotel."
hotel room." I'm like, "We can still stay." That's weird.
That's different.
No, yeah, no. Love Lake is definitely a good little spot. I would love.
Well,
to
there's
stop
so many.
one.
I mean, that's a college town.
Well, that I want to get over to College Station a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I played in Houston a couple times, but never in College Station. So I think that'd be really cool to get over there.
Good thing Lauren's not in here. My fiance, she's a Aggie.
Oof.
Oh God.
So if you look out into a crowd, people that came to see you, I mean, what demographic is it? Is it college kids? Is it high school kids? Is it, 25 to 35-year-olds or
Dude,
older
I'm
people?
gonna,
Or
be,
is
I'm gonna
it,
be really honest, and this isn't coming from like a cocky way. It's a little bit of all of them. Like, cause like we'll go to a show, and at one point it'll be an older crowd, and then we'll go to another show. It's a younger crowd, and then we'll go do like we played at the Twisted J not too long ago, college kids. Like it's really, I think it really just depends on. And like personally, I don't think we're big enough to have the demographic just yet. So we're still trying to figure out what route we're taking.
right.
Because like we can go in like Cowboy Kind of Party straight up. That's a party song. I'd put that in a college town. But like this next song we're releasing pretty soon. I'd put it with the older crowd. But it's really one of those things. I feel like it just depends on where you're at. So like in Abilene, I would say probably 20 and up probably is going to be our spot. But you put us in a college town, I would say it would be no more than 30, 35 years old.
See, do a lot of people like sing along and other stuff? Like if you go to a different town besides Abilene,
Our material or the other songs that we do?
like your material.
Our material, not yet.
Not
you
yet.
know, I would. That is that's a dream one day is to hear people singing along to our stuff.
Well, I saw on Spotify you got one with over 12,000 downloads. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, that's nothing to look past.
No, for sure. It's a blessing. I say I've never seen it. I can't say that it's never happened. Because I know there's some people out there that probably do know our song word for word and do enjoy it. But on stage, I'm so focused. Like actually, I get in trouble by our management all the time because I'll get too focused.
Really?
And she's like, I need you to look like you are not dying inside. Like, look like you're having fun. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, actually, I'm having so much fun. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to the stuff that we do. Like so much so, I have to be told to step back from projects because it's not exactly what I want to do. Like on this new song that's coming out soon, I'm going back to redo a vocal take on it just because it's not what I like.
Do y'all record in Abilene?
Oh, we recorded in Clyde. Jordan Haynes. He's another local artist. He's a fantastic artist. Drunk George Studios, man, they kill it with our stuff.
What was that old band? Was it Callahan Divide? That was like a solid big group. Like,
No, I mean, I've heard of them. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of what they sing right now, though.
I mean, they were big for a while, but I think they broke up and they opened a studio. That's why I was curious if people recorded there, but nobody yet has. This is almost turned into we have musicians every time. You know what I mean? So, which I like because.
Well, yeah. You were talking about your manager or somebody telling you to calm down and stuff. So I don't know how many times Blaze has told me, quit calling people and ask them to be guests on here.
Oh, it's just like random people, like, you know what I mean? Until you get a following, you can't just have like our buddy that
we
doesn't
need
have an Instagram or nothing. You know what I mean?
like we need Uncle Jimmy on here.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know if it has to do with the person because like hell, Cy Robertson's like one of the most famous people that walks the face of the earth, and he'll tell you himself. He goes, "Brother, I'm just a redneck." Like, I think it just depends on who you have on here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what
guarantee
personality
it. He
you have.
does not have an Instagram or a Facebook that he logs into
But
personally.
did y'all know Ty Robertson before Duck Dynasty?
No.
Nah,
I mean, starting off with a network TV show.
Right,
Hey,
right.
we're starting off with our show right here,
Right.
buddy.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on the personality behind the mic. I mean, if you can get the crowd engaged in a way that they'll listen and like talk about subjects that, because like we're in a generation now that all of us young dudes like think we're the smartest human beings to walk the earth. So like they want to listen to things that are, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Or, oh my gosh. You know?
The attention span now though is like so much shorter than it should be.
Dude,
Like that's what we've talked about it a lot. Like,
Mhm.
hey, we need to split it up in 20-minute segments.
Right.
No, we need an hour. I'm like,
Well, see, I listen to 3-hour-long podcasts because I mean I'm alone
Dude,
so much.
No, but and that's
so-
the thing. It's like you have maybe 10 seconds to get your point across on a video, on a short, and that's it.
Well, and that's, like our videos on YouTube getting 250 views whenever the clips will get 2,500 views.
Mhm.
So, that 10-second clip. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I wish people would do what I do and take the time to listen to the whole conversation. Because that's how you get to know somebody is listen
sometimes
to.
you have time on their hands. Most people can't just sit with
Right.
headphones on at work.
No,
But you're sitting, if you're on tractor, for a few hours
Well,
at a time, you can.
Unless you're like posting on like actually distributing your content and making it to where they can just throw a headphone on and stuff like that. Which I mean that could be an option, is to distribute your content. But like, there's so much added work that goes into that, because then you got to make sure that the copyright comes into play and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, we already got demonetized on one video because we
yeah.
talked about getting sticked with a needle.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't say that.
I told you in that video, I said, say vax, don't say the word. And you're like, oh, this America, I can say what I want.
I feel like I should.
Like,
You should.
you have Jeffrey Bezos running this thing. I mean,
I love you, Jeff.
Yeah, he's something else.
So as far as your business goes, how have you been able to reach people the most efficient way? Is it through Instagram, Facebook? Is it just...
Social media is absolutely insane. Like half the shows we get is through social media, and it's better. The music business is based on who you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the bigger portfolio you have, the more relationships you can create is what's gonna ultimately help you in the long run. Like our promoter, if I didn't know our management's best friend's sister, we wouldn't be in the position we are now.
Really?
Like, it's literally how you know people.
Well,
I mean,
we found out about you through social media, even though we live 30 minutes away from you. I mean, that's how we heard about you.
right.
And it's a lot of it is people sharing videos and, hey, Caleb's going to be at this place playing tonight. And you posted that video of Larry Fleet's That's Where I Find God song, and I love that song.
It's such a good song.
As soon as I heard you playing that song, I was like, we got to have this guy on. I mean,
if you don't get anything out of this podcast, you got 2 new people at least.
Right. I mean, that's the cool part too. It's like, because I'm not one to turn down podcasts. I love podcasts. I listen to podcasts.
Have you been on a podcast before?
I have, and it's really funny. It was called Cigar Talk.
No kidding.
Yeah. Cigar Talk.
You know a lot of smokers.
Yeah, no, and it was really cool. It was whenever I wasn't doing anything big at that moment. He heard my name, I think from a post somewhere, and he goes, "Let's get you on here. Let's talk." That's my first podcast I ever did. And then out in Tarleton, I sat down with the radio station over there and did a little podcast with them.
That's cool.
Yeah, but no, it's really cool. I love podcasts and I love doing radio. I mean, it's really cool because you get to be authentic.
Yeah, sitting and actually having conversations with people, that doesn't happen anymore either.
No.
Like me and my brother, the reason we wanted to do this is so we could actually sit and hang out and talk.
Right.
I mean, that's why we
Well,
started it.
when in real life do we get to sit and talk for an hour? I mean, we don't.
We'd find excuses not to. I'm
Right.
busy doing this. You know what I mean?
Well, trying to talk to you on the phone's a nightmare.
Dude, I'm the world's worst at getting a hold of. Like, I get in so much trouble from everybody about not answering my phone, and it's just because we are so. Every minute of the day, we have something going on.
Yeah.
Like there's been weekends I've come home just to sleep. and then I leave the next morning. Like it's been an absolute ride lately.
I just like my phone rings all everywhere. Somebody I know actually calls. I'm like, I don't want to talk on the phone anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'd rather watch a video.
Right.
That's sad.
Right.
Like, I like want to chill.
Right.
Like,
No, see that's us. Like, see, I don't work tomorrow. I don't know, a lot of people don't work tomorrow, but like tomorrow we're just chilling. I'm not dealing with music. I'm not dealing with any of it. I'm just gonna chill with my wife and actually hang out and be able to, fellowship with my wife for a minute because I mean, a lot of the musician's job is reliant on who he's with.
yeah.
And I told my wife when we were dating, it takes a special heart to date a musician, to be with a musician, because not only are we gone all the time, but there's a lot of attention that's put on us. And
Yeah.
sometimes it might not be the greatest attention either.
Yeah.
Well, and we can cut this out if we need to, but there's a lot of female attention that a lot of women wouldn't be able to handle. Because it's not that you have to flirt with people, but you have to be nice to them, and they're flirting with you, and they're trying to get your attention. And
yeah, no, and it's perfectly fine at first, and that is a big deal. I mean, that's a huge part of it.